wanna know what you, yeah, I wanna know what you want. My niggas gon' blow at you, yeah, my niggas gon' blow at you down.
What is going on, B+ gang loyalists and passerbys? In today's video, we're going to be going over a pattern that I keep seeing in a lot of these newer upcoming SoundCloud artists. I call this pattern, this trend, whatever you want to call it, trademark it. I call it the SoundCloud rapper curse. Because it seems like in this new SoundCloud generation, all of the upcoming stars have had their trajectory thrown entirely off course most of the time due to their own actions. Now, to be fair to a lot of these artists, many of them have had various, sometimes even justifiable and reasonable reasons as to why they haven't fully realized the full potential of their success. Some of these guys have legal cases and serious allegations against them, and some of the other guys just haven't released music in a while because they're lazy as f. But I do think it is important to mention and stress how allegations have plagued a lot of these guys in their pursuit of actualizing their careers. Some of the lucky artists like Rich and Mary have managed to debunk their allegations, but to be honest, the kind of damage that this thing will do to your career is monumental, especially if it's just as you were starting to build momentum. For a lot of these guilty rappers out here that actually did do what the allegations say, there's also the added benefit of all of these accusations just being relegated to allegations and no actual legal proceedings happening. So at the end of the day, if no one can prove it did happen and no one can prove it didn't happen, then we can just treat it as some sort of story. As we get into the rest of this video, I want you guys to keep that in the back of your minds. All right, so what's up, B+ gang? Today, we're gonna be trying something a little different here. Don't be weird about it. But today we're gonna be watching this video from a YouTuber called ActuallyEvil. It's a little fucked up there. But the idea for this whole video came from when I started getting into this dude, Lifeless Garments, right? And the more and more I listened, I wanted to hear more music from this artist that I was turning into a fan of. And as I Google searched this man's name, looking for more tunes to bop, near the top of the list, I see that this dude has allegations against him. Outstanding. There's like a bunch of posts on Reddit and whatnot. And immediately I started thinking, do we have another victim of the underground SoundCloud curse? Now, just from what I saw from a little bit on Reddit, this dude's allegations are like particularly bad. Probably we'll get into a little bit of it during this video. I don't want to watch this entire thing. It's like an hour. But man, it does kind of suck when you just start getting into an artist or like something or someone and they just have some horrible history in their online presence. Without further ado, shout out to your boy ActuallyEvil, and we're gonna watch this one.
Lifeless Garments popped on the scene under the stage name Vamp Leak and made a name for himself with songs like Mars, Hysteric Jeans, and Love Flu 2. But back in 2020, after a slew of allegations, he officially changed his name to Lifeless Garments.
Yeah, that was the one thing I kept seeing too, is that the whole reason why he goes by Lifeless Garments now is to get away from all of his past controversy. Personally, Vamp Leak just sounds trash. I like the direction of Lifeless Garments, like definitely a better name. What the f does it mean? I don't know, but it's hard. Won't lie.
I'm breaking it too because your is trash. Leak? That's what your name is? Leak?
I'm saying, bro, at this point, we don't know if he did it or not or what he did. But somebody named Leak sends me their computer, I might break it in half too, bro.
Spoken to many of his alleged victims and got official statements from all of them regarding his alleged assault, pedophilia, and rape allegations. I recognize.
See, no. See, that's an intimidating list, okay, for anybody to be going up against. But the fact that there's an hour-long video, I'm gonna guess he did that shit, okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that he probably did that shit.
As this video continues, it will progressively get worse. On January 1st, 2021, Lifeless Garments posted this tweet explaining his personal kink for H-play. I'm low-key hella into H-play. Like, come here, sit on daddy's lap with my favorite undies of you.
Niggas need to be in jail. There's a place with cells and walls and bricks, and put these niggas in there.
Yours, let me read you a book while I feel down on you and let you feel my
Oh. Bro, see now, this is the type of shit where I don't know if I could listen to your music anymore, all right? People like Chris Brown, somehow they skated by. All right, it was a different era. I don't want to hear you talk, bro.
Kiss you on the cheeks and lay down with you until you fall asleep, and then finger you when you're. If you.
I spit on. I wish you would come close to me with that bullshit.
With like this whole age play, like, what you got to say about that? Like,
I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't gonna speak
Bro,
too much on that.
Bro, you already said way too much. Unprompted, bro. Nobody asked him. Nobody said, yo, bro, leak, vamp, whatever. What really gets you going? And you could have lied. Even if in a hypothetical world, we give him some leeway to answer that question, right? Let's say somebody legitimately asked him. Keep that shit to yourself, bro. Now you just got this bad juju flowing all around the room with you and shit. This is talk that you don't even say in the Xbox Live party chat, bro. This is what the.
The only thing that really matters is nigga need to know is that I don't with minors.
Stop the cap.
Something about that statement. Something about the hour left in this video. He might have lied. They got pictures with the victims, bro. You're cooked.
Auntie Server is a 22-year-old underground rapper who was alleged to have sexual relations with Jade, who was 15 at the time of this recording. I confirmed
Stop the
Server
video.
actually
Stop.
did have sexual relations
Oh
with
my.
Jade.
I'm getting triggered, bro. Remember them old 2015 motherfucker? Bro, I'm triggered already. And then it gets worse, apparently. It gets worse. I know that's not even the main guy, but like there's this culture in the underground rap community, SoundCloud community, whatever, where like these teenage girls will get in somehow, you know, proxy, they know a friend, whatever, maybe they grew up with, you know, some of these rappers or whatever. And these rappers that are like semi blown up or whatever, using whatever clout they have available, they will legitimately throw away their whole career and get with one of these teenage girls, these minors in their circle. Like, that shit is weird, bro. That shit is weird. Like, can we call this shit out? And I really feel like niggas just use it as like a way to feel like they're in high school again. Like, that's what I feel like that's what it really comes down to. Like, you finally got popular, you finally got some hoes on your dick, you finally, all right? And instead of going after legal women that probably want you, bro, they're probably out there, or maybe not, because there's mostly like kids and teenagers listening to the music. I don't even want to explain this behavior, because I don't know what the hell I don't know what is going on in their heads actually.
The connection between these two and Lifeless Garments is that Lifeless allegedly messed with Jade before Server. Mind you, Jade would have been 14 when this went down, as she was talking with Server right around her 15th birthday.
Brother, this is me. A 14-year-old girl, bro? You can't tell that she's 14. I understand, right? Maybe a 17, freshly 18-year-old. 14-year-old girl, bro, that's like underdeveloped. My dog, you can't tell? Because 14 is pretty close to 13. And when I was 13, girls were really into Justin Bieber and shit. And that's all they would talk about. I don't know whatever the equivalent in 2024 is. Maybe it's like they're talking about Charlie D'Amelio all day. But you can't understand? You can't recognize a 13-year-old brain?
Lifeless himself is around 28 to 29 years old.
Oh my god, he's not even like freshly 20, you know, like was in high school with these people, went to school. No, bro.
Here's what Jade had to say about it. When I started talking to him, I lied about my age to him. Also, I was unaware of his allegations, or even him being a rapper. He liked my pictures on Twitter, so I liked his bag. I assumed he was a fashion influencer or something. I didn't go after him because I thought he was a pet. If that was the case, I wouldn't have lied. I'm only saying this because that's what people are saying. We had sex this night, and aside from the age thing...
Aside from the... Bro. Shawty. Girl. This is absurd, right? Because him being a 29-year-old dude, 30, basically, pushing 30. Very hard. Even if they were to lie about their age, you're out here seeking it, right? Like, you've admitted that you have some type of age play. You like to get the numbers, you know, real high on one end and real low on the other. So it's just not a good look at all for even some 14, 15-year-old girl out there in the world to say that, yeah, you and her did have, you know what I'm saying?
So we get to see a couple things here. Jade was still lying about her age at this point, and I'm not sure I can even say that it was still lying because this is the first guy technically, and he reached out to her initially. Actually, since he reached out to her initially, that means he saw her pictures. And okay. I don't know how anyone can confuse this little girl as an adult, but regardless, they did have sexual intercourse with each other. He did have sexual intercourse with a minor, allegedly, just like Auntie Server. It's interesting to note at least that even at this point in time, Jade reflects that he had other allegations with other minors. So this isn't the first girl he allegedly got tied up with that's under the age of 18. More on that.
Brother, there's a gang of them. There's a gang of them. All right, these are the rappers that y'all are, you know what I'm saying, trying to prop up. Dudes that they just ruin their whole career as soon as they get the, you know what I'm saying. This is why niggas wanted to be popular. That's what it feels like. Because as soon as you give these niggas, they're on the cusp of gaining some sort of buzz momentum. This is what they do. They just go after little girls, bro. It's kind of right. All right, let me paint this picture for you guys real quick, because this is insane. This is insanity. You being a pushing 30-year-old man, and it gets really bad when you really think about it, because they're not making music for the let's say like the 25 and up crowd, really, right? Dude's pushing 30, and I need to stress that, pushing 30, and he's not making music for the 25 and up crowd. Fine, right? On the new SoundCloud wave of sounds, right? So that's a very low, a very young demographic. After getting to some sort of popularity within your young demographic, you then go out of your way to have inappropriate relationships with minors. This is dangerous. This is like predator behavior.
That was only my second body. Before that, I had completely safe sex. So what he did was unexpected. Wait, so he went raw as well? What's up with these underground rappers going raw with anyone they meet? Are y'all like not scared of infections or something? Are y'all actually... And when I got there, a little into the movie we were watching, he started talking about how pretty my private parts were. And he just pulled my shorts down and just started... Huh? And he didn't add...
Oh my god, bro. Okay, yeah. Yep. We're gonna skip. He went to this girl's house and literally just jumped like. Okay. All right. Proof he linked with her. Let's skip this. These graphic details that you guys can read on the screen if you really want to get into.
There's gaps because we didn't talk on iMessage anymore. He wanted to make sure it couldn't be traced at all. We linked on October the 4th. Okay. Where you at? I'm almost done. I need you bad. Like really though, I'm putting on my shoes. Should I call the lift? Yes. Are you getting it back? Yeah. Oh my god. What the F? They OD close. Oh, never mind, they not. Share the link again. See where my lift ride is. You good, baby? I'm here.
Brother. This girl would have been 14 at the time. He's buying her Ubers. What is... Protect your children. If your kids are fans of these artists, please monitor I don't know, bro. At this point, you gotta monitor oh my god, bro. You gotta keep an eye on these motherfuckers, bro. They will buy your 15-year-old daughter an Uber.
Nah, you're not. Keep going to the end of the street. Right there. And this is him sending me a lift. He deleted all of our text while I was laying down, but all I had to do to get him back was go to my recently deleteds. Deleting text from a girl's phone is levels of paranoia that most people simply wouldn't take the effort of doing, especially if they consider what they're doing to said girl is normal. If he play devil's advocate, maybe he's just concerned that a girl he might consider a groupie may leak information about him, but that wouldn't make sense. He didn't do this to anybody else that was of age. Hell, there's another minor here that's much closer to the legal age that he also didn't do this to. This action is exclusive to Jade.
Oh my god, bro.
Minor. It's not like she took a photo of him.
That girl looked so young, bro.
If this is true, he attempted to destroy evidence of him talking to a girl he knows he shouldn't be messing with in any capacity. This paints him as an intelligent manipulator that takes extra precautions precautions to avoid getting caught.
If what he just said is true, then this dude is legitimately a predator. It's one thing to, you know, accidentally, you know, maybe we'll give you a couple of strikes, right? Maybe you thought she was older than she was. Maybe she lied about her age, which she apparently did in this situation. But for you to go in this girl's phone and then delete her messages with you shows some type of intent, or, you know, something. You know, you were trying to erase your tracks.
He's seen me walk into his house. Me and him used to be friends. If he says he didn't see me, he's lying. Jade's birthday is October the 10th, so she's referring to her birthday plans. This is December. I doubt he'll speak up for Jade, because if he did that, he'd his bag up. Think you do? LMAO. You have 11-year-old. Bruh. Not that I know the sizing of 11-year-old. Bruh. Oh my god. But he knows the sizing of 14-year-old so well, huh? He's the underage booby connoisseur, huh? Yeah, these guys are weird. This is unhinged. It gets much worse, okay? Just like the auntie server video, it gets much worse.
Why does he keep saying that, bro? We're 10 minutes in and it's pretty goddamn bad, bro. It's pretty goddamn bad. And you keep saying it's getting worse? Well, B plus gang, you heard it here first, okay? If you are interested in checking out the rest of this video, where it just gets significantly more worse for lifeless garments, okay? They got the proof right here. Shout out to ActuallyEvil for doing the work. But here on B plus, we like to keep things a little light. It's not that we don't get dark here. Okay, it gets very dark as well. Ooh, spooky. But we're gonna let ActuallyEvil have his cake, you know what I'm saying? Support my guy. This is some really good work. Seems like he has all the receipts and whatnot, and he reached out to these victims. But oh my god, man. Oh my, wow. This is it's a lot to take in here, because it's symptomatic of the culture that is being like born here. There's a couple other guys in this underground rap community that are like P. Diddy on the low, and it really sucks when you just do the slightest bit of research and you see like 5,000 posts about your misconduct. So I don't really know what to do about this, to be honest, but maybe I can signal boost and get this message out there. But thank you guys if you got to the end of this video. Do you think this guy Lifeless Garments is actually guilty in this situation, or do you believe he's innocent? Whatever the case, let me know down below in those comments. As you know, I do respond to each and every comment down there. Maybe even consider checking out some other content on the B Plus channel if this one was your cup of tea.